How we doing, guys? I hope everyone's doing good today. Today we're going to be going over simplifying and evaluating expressions involving multiplying with exponents. So let's get right into it. What is multiplying exponents? And multiplication of exponents with the same base, the exponents are added together. The multiplication rule of adding exponents is when the base are the same and can be generalized as a to the n times a to the m, and that would just equal a to the n plus m. Okay, so let me show you what this all means. So when we have like bases, like say, see here how we have two x's, x here and x here, and they have exponents and they are multiplied. All you're going to do is keep the base, and then you're going to add the exponents together. So it's going to be now 5, or x to the 5th. Okay, so could anyone help me with this one? Okay, yes, yep, we're going to keep the x. Then what are we going to do? Yep, very good. We're going to add the exponent, and we're going to end up with x to the 11th power. Very good. All right, how about this one, guys? Okay, yep, we're going to keep the x. Okay. No, okay, now rethink that now. What are we going to do? You multiplied the exponents. We're going to add them. I know the multiplication signs here, but they have like bases. So instead of multiplying 8 times 12, we're going to do 8 plus 12. That will give us x to the 20th power. Okay? All right. Everyone good on that? Okay. What if it's not a variable? So in this case, see, we have two 2's. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to keep the 2. We're going to add the exponents. Now you're going to have 2 to the 5th power. All right, could somebody tell me with this one? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, we're going to keep the 4, right? And we're going to add our exponent. And we're going to get 4 to the 10th. Very good. All right. An exponent applies only to the value to its immediate left. When a quantity in parentheses is raised to a power, the exponent applies to everything inside the parentheses. All right, let's see what this means. This means that we have these parentheses here, right? And our x is on the outside. Now this is totally different. We're not going to add them this time. We are going to keep our x. But now we are going to do 4 times 3. And that's going to give us 12. So x to the 12th power. Okay. Let's try another one. Okay. Who could help me out here? All right. We're going to keep our x. No, it would not. It wouldn't be 10. All right. Think about it. We have the parentheses. We just went over it. We have the parentheses. So because of the parentheses, we're going to multiply these two numbers instead of adding. All right. So what do you get then? Okay. Yep. Very good. X to the 24th power. If you guys want to think about it another way, if maybe this will help you better, think about having this number 6 times. So you're going to have x to the 4th times 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 x to the 4th, and then one more times x to the 4th. Sorry about my handwriting, guys. I know it's a little sloppy, but that's why I do math and not English. So if we had it like this, right, then we could just do each one individually and we would add all the exponents. So it's basically the same thing, right? We'd add all these. So we'd add all these up and we'd get the same thing, right? So we'd have 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16, plus 4 is 20, plus 4 is 24. Like same thing we had here. Did that clear everything up for everyone? That make it a little bit easier to understand why we're multiplying it this time instead of just adding them like we did before? Okay, perfect. Go on to the next one. So what if the variable has a number in front of it? See, right here. So it's pretty much similar to what we've been doing, but you want to kind of split this up, all right? Kind of make these two. So let's just rewrite it for the first one for the example. So you're going to have 2, and then you want to imagine there's a 1 here. And then you're going to have x to the second, right? And then we'll put this back in parentheses. So same thing as we did before. We're going to multiply in. So you're going to have 2 to the third power now, right? 3 times 1, and then 3 times 2. You're just going to keep your base of x, just like we did before, and you're going to do 2 times 3, and we're going to get 6. Now, just to make this look a little bit better, you'll make it 8 to the x, 8x to the 6th power. That's just so it's a little bit more easily better written instead of leaving 2 to the third, because that's an easy one to do. We could just do 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. So 8x to the 6th would be our final answer right here. That makes sense to everyone? All right, let's try one more, all right? Okay. All right, so how are we going to start? You want to write it separately? Okay, yeah, we can write it separately. So we're going to have 3 to the what? Erase that there. It's a really bad 3, guys. Sorry about that. So we're going to have 3 to the first. Yep, very good. And we're going to have x to the 4th. Yep. We're going to have that squared. All right, so now what are we going to do? Okay, yep. We're going to have 3 to the second. Then we're going to have x to the what? X to the what, guys? To the 8th. Yep, very good. And then are we going to leave it like this? Are we done? We good? We good? No, right? Okay, so see, we got to do 3 squared. So we got to make it 9 x to the 8th. Right? Now that's going to be our final answer. That way it's written nicely and not all over the place with a bunch of exponents all over the place. All right, so does anyone have any questions on any of that? You have a question on the last one? All right, let me go back quick. What don't you understand? Okay, why it's 3 squared and not 3 to the third? Okay, yep, just like before. When you're multiplying into parentheses, you're going to imagine it as like, separate parentheses. So say we wanted to, really you're just going to multiply this 2 times 1, but if you want to rewrite it this way, we could do 3 to the 1 times 3 to the 1. Then you would add them, and then you'd end up with 3 squared, right? And then just like we said before with this one, we could write this out, x to the 4th, x to the 4th, x to the 4th, x to the 4th. Nope, I'm sorry guys, that's my fault. It would be x to the 4th times x to the 4th, and then you could add those, right? X to the 4th times x to the 4th. And you could add those ones, and you could get our x to the 8th. And then you would just simplify here, and that's how you'd get your 9x to the 8th power. Okay, so we all good, guys? Any more questions? No? Okay, we're going to move into our activity now.